Hey, everybody, welcome to the Trip Delivers evening overview. We're going to go through just some brief company information. We'll start here in about 30 seconds. For those of you that are brand new, taking a look at the Trip Delivers opportunity for the very first time, this is basically designed to give you enough information to know whether you'd like to learn more or not. And it might be enough information to know that hey, you want to download our app and start trying our service, or maybe become a part of the Trip Delivers family. And whoever invited you to watch this webinar, you can just get back in contact with them. $7 billion restaurant delivery business, but that business is growing leaps and bounds. Obviously, the pandemic has kind of helped with restaurant delivery. A lot of folks aren't able to dine in, and so they've had to order out, and our business has grown because of that. And our model is really geared to disrupt all the major players within the industry. Right now, 60% of U.S. consumers order delivery or takeout at least once a week, and Forbes magazine has estimated that by 2025, the industry is going to boom to $200 billion plus in annual revenue. So anytime you can be involved in an industry that's going from around $100 billion to $200 billion within a short time frame, if you can position yourself properly, there's massive amounts of opportunity to take advantage of. And the industry players, you've got Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, companies doing billions of dollars. You've got Delivery.com, Waiter, Eatstreet, companies doing hundreds of millions of dollars a year. And the bottom line is every single one of these companies does everything exactly the same way, pretty much. And what it does is it creates a lot of unhappy restaurants, unhappy drivers, and unhappy customers because their model really leads to a lot of unhappy clients. And if you look at how Trip is designed, it's a pretty simple concept: create happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. The first way we do it with happy restaurants is we make sure the restaurants actually make way more money by partnering with Trip Delivers. If you look at the average restaurant that's doing 20 orders a day, and that's not a massively high volume restaurant, but if their average order is around $40, they're paying almost $100,000 in annual fees to these companies like Uber Eats and DoorDash. $100,000 in commissions just so they can take food from point A to point B and get it to their clients. Doing those same exact deliveries with Trip Delivers, instead of paying $99,000, they'd pay a little over $14,000. So when you can save somebody 84,000 and change every single year, they're going to be a lot happier. Because the bottom line is, I don't think any restaurant cares whether Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, or Trip Delivers takes the food from their restaurant to their customer. As long as the food gets there, as long as it's done professionally, as long as it's done respectfully, bottom line, they're going to want to pay way less if they have the opportunity. And that's what Trip Delivers does. We don't have any massive commission fees. It's a flat rate with Trip: $2 for our members, $3 for non-members. And that's per order. Doesn't matter how much the order is. $2 for members, $3 for non-members. Our restaurants get paid instantly, pretty much just like I walked into the restaurant and swiped my credit card. That hits their bank account the next day. We set our restaurants up with their own merchant accounts. Anyone goes to our website and orders, it hits that restaurant's merchant account, funds into their bank the next day. The drivers are paid the same way. A lot of these companies, they pay their drivers weekly. Some of these companies peel off tips from their drivers, which really angers a lot of their drivers. We don't do that. Drivers keep 100% of their tips. They keep all the delivery fee, and we pay them daily. Anything that goes in at night, it funds into their bank account, shows up the next day. There's no hidden service fees paid by our customers. So that creates happy restaurants, happy drivers, and happy customers. And the Trip Delivers team is second to none. Our executives have so much experience, and Bob McNulty has created several billion-dollar companies, taken them public, exited for hundreds of millions of dollars, and he specializes at really market disruption and creating viral growth. And that's what we're doing with Trip Delivers. We're disrupting all these major players by literally creating a better opportunity for the restaurants, better income for the drivers, and a better experience for our customers. To get started, if you say, hey, I'd like to learn more, I'd like to try this out, it's free. Whoever invited you onto this webinar, have them send you a link to download the free application and you become a customer. The other thing that gives us a massive advantage over these other competitors is we actually will pay you to refer our company out to others. If you refer that app to one of your friends and they become a customer and then they order, you'll make 40 cents when they order. If you refer a driver, you make a percentage when that driver delivers for us every month. If you refer a restaurant, you make 40 cents every time that restaurant delivers an order. So you can actually get paid for sharing the app. How many times have you maybe shared Uber with somebody, had them download DoorDash or Grubhub, but you never got paid for it? Maybe they gave you a one free delivery fee, but how about getting paid for life? Introduce a customer. If they order every day, you're getting paid every single day. Introduce 100 customers, 1,000 customers, it pays every single time they make an order. Now, some people say, hey, listen, I need to make a little extra income. You can become a side hustle driver, and you actually can make income not only referring people to the company, but you can take orders and you make income. Minimum $5.40 per delivery. That's one of the things a lot of drivers from Uber, from DoorDash, we hear a lot of complaints that they're getting, orders sent to them that they make $2 flat rate. And they're not even going to pay for their gas on a lot of these orders. The bottom line is the minimum for our drivers, $5.40 per delivery. Our pro drivers, they can actually earn a little bit more off their referrals, and they earn what's called Connect 2 referrals, which I'll explain that shortly. That can increase your income quite a bit. And then we have our marketer. The marketers, they actually are people that are helping build the business. They're getting restaurants, drivers, customers to download the app. They're looking at something that can really replace a full-time income for them. There's somebody that maybe has a background in team building, management, training. The marketers are people that are really building our business nationwide. They earn 50% on all the referrals. They get Connect 2 referrals. I'll explain that shortly. Connect 3 referrals, which can be extremely lucrative. Then we have a replicating website, the Verb marketing platform, a round robin lead generator program. So they get leads driven to them that they can end up signing up as marketers, drivers, customers. And the bottom line is they're really, kind of the soldiers that are building the Trip Delivers family the fastest. 4 ways to earn with Trip. It's pretty simple. Refer customers, refer drivers, restaurants, and marketers to the Trip Delivers family. And you can earn significant income for doing those things. Let's look at an example. If you introduce 10 restaurants and each restaurant averaged 20 deliveries a day. Now, some restaurants do more than that, some do less, but let's say the average was just 20 deliveries a day with 10 restaurants. That's 6,000 orders per month. And if you're making 40 cents every time an order goes out, those 10 restaurants are going to help you earn $2,400 every month residually, month after month, year after year. As long as those restaurants are sending out deliveries for Trip Delivers, you're getting paid. You also make 40 cents every time a customer does an order, so you can make a little bit more if some of your customers went to some of your restaurants. You'd make 80 cents instead of 40 cents an order. Now, we've got the Connect 2 and Connect 3 opportunities for our marketers to give you an idea of how lucrative that can be. Let's say you went out and just did 10 restaurants. That's $2,400 a month that's coming in if they're doing 20 orders a day. If you added 10 drivers onto that, that's going to add another $500 every single month in your income. So $2,900 a month just off your own efforts. You got 10 restaurants, 10 drivers. Now, some folks won't get any restaurants and any drivers. They're just not going to. There's individuals in the Trip Delivers family that within their first month personally brought on 60 restaurants. So some people do more, some people do less. But let's say you just got your 10 restaurants, 10 drivers, and then you introduced 3 people who wanted to do the exact same thing you did. They went out and got 10 restaurants, 10 drivers each. So now those 3 combined, you've got 30 restaurants, 30 drivers on what we call your Connect 2. That would put $2,250 per month in your income on Connect 2, above and beyond your $2,900 that you're making off your own 10 restaurants and your own 10 drivers. Now, let's say those 3 did this. They introduced 3 people. So now you've got 9 individuals on what we call your Connect 3. Those 9, they went out and get 10 drivers. They get 10 restaurants. That's 90 restaurants, 90 drivers between those folks. That 5% adds up. You'd actually make more off of your Connect 3 than you do off your own referrals. $3,150 per month off that Connect 3. If you total it up, that's over $8,000 a month. And again, some people will do a lot less than that. There's people that will do a lot more than that. The bottom line is there's billions of dollars in this industry. So to grab a few thousand is very doable. To grab hundreds of thousands or even millions is very doable when you've got an industry that's projected to hit $200 billion here in the next couple of years. So bottom line, the opportunity, timing, and positioning is everything. And this industry is ripe for disruption. There's a lot of restaurants that are tired of firing out 30% to some of these providers. There's a lot of customers that are tired of getting less than perfect customer service. And there's a lot of drivers that are tired of companies peeling off their tips and peeling off pieces of their delivery fees and really shortchanging them at the end of every evening. So we will teach and train you every step of the way how to disrupt these big players. How do you go out and bring restaurants on board to really not only save money, but to help transition their Uber customers or DoorDash customers or Grubhub customers into Trip Delivers customers. We'll train those restaurants. We'll train you how to get them. We'll train you how to recruit drivers, how to get customers to download the app. You've got our support every step of the way. And that's the beauty with Trip Delivers, guys. We've got stock programs that come in and out all the time. You can actually end up with equity and ownership in the company. We just had our last program in February, and we have folks that have earned thousands of shares of stock. Bottom line, the timing and positioning is everything in business. And right now, you can position yourself in a paradigm shift within the restaurant delivery industry. So if you see the same thing I saw when I sat in your seat and watched the webinar, maybe laid on your couch or in your bed, wherever you're at, I think I was here in my office just watching the overview. And I said, you know what? This industry is ripe for the taking. These companies need to get hit right in the mouth because they've been taking advantage of drivers, they've been taking advantage of their customers, and they've certainly been taking advantage of the restaurants day after day. And now we can go in there and put a stop to all that. We can save the restaurants a ton of money. We can make the drivers way more money per order. We can help the customers get better service and pay less because no menu, no hidden fees, no markups. And we can actually make substantial income in the process. It's a perfect storm, guys. You can be a part of it. What I would recommend is contact whoever invited you onto this webinar. Let them know you want to learn more. It's free to try out. Have them send you a link to the app. Download it. Once you learn a little bit more, maybe you want to become a driver and help out delivering some orders, make some side cash. Or maybe you say to yourself, you know what? I could do this. I could help this company grow. You might want to upgrade to marketer. Whoever invited you onto this webinar can share with you exactly how to do that. And for those of you that make that decision, for those of you that decide to download the app and become a customer, maybe you do want to become a marketer, you want to be a part of the Trip Delivers family, I want to be the first to welcome you to our team. And I want to thank you for sharing some of your time with us to see what we had to offer. And for those of you that take that step, I want to congratulate you. And I look forward to seeing you on our very next training.